What on earth is the minimum effective dose? When people talk about the minimum effective dose, they're trying to find out what is the least amount of work that we can do for the same stimulus in our desired adaptation. When you do a set, you are stimulating growth. Each set you do, the more growth you stimulate. But each set you do, there's also diminishing returns on how much growth you stimulate. And there is also a massive increase in how much fatigue you generate. This means that doing one set is going to generate about 80% of the adaptation that you wanted to generate as if you did 5 sets. But there's going to be way less fatigue. So how can you implement this to help your strength training as an athlete? Let's use your squats for an example. If you're doing 4 sets of squats on one of your training days a week, you would be much better off dropping this to 2 sets twice per week, because our most effective set is always going to be the first set of the session, because that's got the least fatigue and generates the most hypertrophy. So you've now got 2 times the most effective set because you're doing your first set twice a week rather than doing a first set once and then a second, third and fourth. For you, this is going to mean that you're fresher in training, fresher in your games, and generate less fatigue overall. But it also means you're going to generate more strength and more hypertrophy because you've done them more effective sets more frequently. So your growth stimulus over time is actually going to be higher, even though you've done the same amount of sets, because you've done the more effective sets more frequently. So you should always keep your training intensity super high, as that is the biggest factor in how much you're going to benefit from your strength training. But you should dial the volume down, which is how many sets you do. But you should try and keep your frequency, which is how much times you train each muscle, as high as you can.